Now the referees have undergone a minor change for this second bout. Players just getting ready for their equipment checks, but let me quickly run through the referees. Head referee again is Sin Bin Laden. The ref Prince of Hell Yeah. Block and Load. Dr. Hoon. The name I just love saying, Bitch Tits. And a new referee for this bout, skater in the previous one, ref in this one, I ref you long time, $5. I felt a little racist. And last and remaining, Hans Offerbach.
Nice call on my elbow earlier.
Okay, leave it to the referees now to do their equipment check, and for this bout I am joined by Suze.
Sweet effort to my other friend. When I'm not playing, I kind of like to be talking about this stuff. I kind of like to talk while I'm playing and you folks don't have to hear me. So if you can hear me fine, you can blame Tom later. Oh, I'm getting away from down the back.
It looks like we're coming through loud and clear, Suze.
So Port Mac, how much do you love Derby? Yeah? Do you think you'd come back? Yeah? We'll do this again.
Okay, just undergoing the equipment check.
Hello, baby.
Now, the equipment that each player wears is a strict regulation. It's knee guards, elbow guards, wrist guards, helmet and mouth guard.
And the knee, elbows and wrist must have a hard shell.
Absolutely. It is a full contact sport, as you have seen.
It's a full contact sport on wheels, dude.
Things are going to happen. We try to minimise the harm, but as terra firma can attest, sometimes it just goes wrong. We do have medical people here this evening on hand just in case, and we hope we don't need you.
So far, so good. I just hope the boys can kick that roll up. Oh my God, those are some heinous pants. Troublesome. You offend my eyes. Well done, that man.
He won't skate unless he's wearing those shorts, apparently.
Really?
I see you, baby, shaking that ass.
Speaking of ass, Ass and John stepping up to take first jam for Smash.
Absolutely up against Whippersnapper, whose number is 156 cm.
Which is?
Exactly how tall he is.
I think we've gone opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Oh, Arsenal Younger slipped through, quickly taking lead Jammer for Sydney. Very nice move, cutting through on the inside line. Whippersnapper forced out of play. Oh! Reaches the apex. That's a 5-point pass there for Sydney. And a great psychological move from the first play of the game.
Meanwhile, your mum has been giving Whippersnapper all sorts of grief. Go, your mum!
Sydney have lost one blocker to a penalty box, so slight advantage in the pack to Toowoomba.
Oh, but Whippersnapper dropped the hammer, picked up some points at the end there.
Absolutely, very fast move by Whippersnapper at the end, picked up a quick 3. Just a reminder, the jam does not end until that fourth whistle is blown, and Whippersnapper capitalised on that beautifully.
Alright, numero uno, who is number 15. I love the conflict that causes my OCD mind. Jamming for the are they Hilltop Hunters?
Highland Hunters.
Highland Hunters. I pay no attention to their name.
So one jam in, and Sydney lead 9-4.
Mr. Spew jamming for Smash, but numero uno fakes and cuts around the inside.
Highland Hunters in control of this jam.
But here comes Mr. Spew. Oh, the scramble in the pack.
Oh, nice cut inside. A smash and grab, a 4-point scoring pass. Yes, 4 points there to nothing. Games are won by these jams.
Yes, ma'am.
Brings our score Sydney still lead 9 points to 8.
Your mum's up. Come on, your mum.
Your mum jamming for Sydney. And whippersnapper for Toowoomba. Oh, your mum sneaks through on the outside, taking lead jam for Sydney. But whippersnapper's not letting him get away free and clear.
These guys are amazing skaters. The tiny gaps that they are just jumping through. Oh, your mum's starting to call off before it hits the wall. No points.
Nothing for nothing.
If you got nothing but a wall of opposition in front of you, you do run the risk of back blocks. Sometimes you don't want that risk.
Okay. It's CDBDI's jamming for the Highland Hunters to Toowoomba up against Arson Junk for Sydney Smash Brothers.
Oh, I want to know what's going to happen this time. Is Arson Junk just going to jump everything? I don't know. Some nice strategies coming from both teams, actually. Oh, Arson Junk getting a lovely
Bit of
little
jam
block.
on jammer.
Oh, but CDBDI's makes it through. Here comes Arson Junk on his heels.
Brilliant recovery from CDBD. Arson Junk falls there but fails to keep on the track himself.
It's going to be close. 2 points for the Highland Hunters.
That 2 points is enough for the Highland Hunters to take the lead, 10-9.
I wonder how long this game is going to stay this close. I get a feeling it's going to be a close one, that the lead's going to chop and change.
Okay, we have numero uno jamming for the Highland Hunters up against General Lee for the Sydney Smash Brothers.
All right, Smash have got that back line. Numero uno fighting his way through. General Lee having some trouble.
Oh, General Lee scrambles through, barely kept his footing, but it's enough to take the lead jammer. Good work on the pack by Sydney.
Huge, just taking out numero uno at the front of the pack.
Oh, an apex jump. Numero uno locked down in the pack by the Sydney Loggers.
Oh, nice save from the straddle there, numero uno. Oh, finally someone stops General Lee. And again, thanks for coming, Warp Factor.
General Lee calls it off there. Taking the 5 points in that last pass. Some beautiful apex jumps. I think we're going to see a lot of those tonight.
I'm getting that feeling. I now want to know who else can jump the apex. We've seen 2 so far. Who else has got one in them?
Whippersnapper can, Arson Jump can, General Lee can. But Sydney have retaken the lead, 19 points over 10. Your mum jamming for Sydney. Whippersnapper for Toowoomba.
All right, both jammers having trouble. No pack is gone. Highland Hunters have to let your mum go.
And your mum takes lead jammer for the Sydney Smash Brothers.
Whippersnapper hit to the ground.
Sydney loses blocker to the penalty box.
Your mum on the scoring pass runs afoul of G-Man's patootie. Oh, Highland Hunters momentarily distracted as your mum goes outside.
5-point pass there for your mum. And he pulls it off. And it looks we have a track cut on Whippersnapper. Can we get a confirmation on that?
Yep,
Yes!
he's in the bin.
Toowoomba will start this jam with no jammer on the track.
And we have our first official timeout being called. So Smash have got a few seconds to get themselves together, decide what they want to do with this power jam.
Okay, while we have a bit of break in play, I'd like to just make a mention of another of our sponsors, Skaters Pit Stop. Go and see Manny on Murray Street if you're interested in getting on skates, or even if you have a pair and you want to bring them up to spec. Go and see Manny at Skaters Pit Stop on Murray Street.
Skating rocks. It's good for you. And you get to hit people with your butt. Oh, the T-Bar boys are bringing back the pivot line. Going old school.
Not of that common a sight these days, so Toowoomba are up there.
All right, is it going to work in their favour? And look at Hans off the back, poised on his toe stops like a cougar, ready to pounce.
3 points apiece in this round.
Alright, I think the no pack rules might come into play pretty quick. Oh! I think he deserved that one. Just depends. Whoa, I dropped him in. The Masters. Troublesome. Through the back for lead. Pack is ground to a halt, giving him great opportunity to keep lapping. And Highland Hunters take themselves immediately out of play. Can't engage if there's no pack.
That's a 5-point pass for Sydney. There are more blockers in the bin than anyone would like. Very thin pack, but Troublesome will enjoy these wide open spaces.
This is my least favourite.
Nice cut back in.
You can't play when you're sitting in the white chairs, boys. There are no tip tags. Don't go there.
Godfather to the bin, swaps out a blocker.
Setting a trend, orgasmo forward.
Orgasmo to the bin.
Whippersnapper, it's no longer lead. He cannot call this off. The jam will play for 2 minutes. Both jammers on track. Whippersnapper taking a nice little booty ride around Slapsity.
Whippersnapper is through.
He's little, but he's slippery. You gotta watch him. Awesome jump looking.
Oh, a nice little weave on the inside line. Whippersnapper gets 4 points quickly.
Awesome jump looking a little the worse for wear, but he's still going. G-Man. Oh.
G-Man has to let him go, straying too far out in front. Another 4-point pass for Sydney.
Oh.
Whippersnapper bumped out of the track.
No reward for you this time.
And the clock runs down.
That smash have now opened up a not sizable, but a comfortable lead. We'll watch the points go up and see where everyone's at the end of this jam. While Seedy Beady Eyes and Mr. Spew line up to take the next jam.
An official timeout has been called.
There's Busty. Oh no, not Busty. Hellcat Kate giving us the official timeout arm thingy. I don't know what that's called. All I know is you build your slapping muscles the longer you do this, so buy her a drink at the after party or she might slap you with them. Looks like an official review, actually. Mal's having a listen. He's going to find out what is being discussed. We've gone into the zebra huddle.
Now, it's just an official review that's been called by Tour, but there may have been an illegal trip attempt on the track. That's just been clarified and being ruled upon. Official reviews are allowed. Referees can't see everything. Sometimes the question just needs to be asked.
They do this weird thing where they replay what they've seen in the last jam. Meanwhile, running track repairs.
Underneath this yellow and black striped rope, there is a small rope. Under the yellow and black striped rope. Use your words. Under the tape. Small rope so the players can actually feel when they're leaving the track.
You've got to stop hitting once you start going outside. Or you sit down for a minute and think about what you've done. So Millie's just running some track repairs. I like to mention our officials, they are the ninjas of Derby. If they're doing their job right, you don't know they're there. If they're not there, we can't play. Oh, Mr. Spew! Seedy Beady Eyes! Oh! Look at those legs work!
Very physical, but a well-known lead jammer status there for Toowoomba.
Hammered his way through that wall, powered by those legs. Mr. Spew!
They trail 43 to 26.
Who are our two for Smash? We got the Quadfather and Colonel Paddock. Odds are against them, but they're working together. They're doing a damn fine job, people. There is so far, nobody should pass. I think someone just...
Counts your extra on block. Sydney Williams.
There we go.
The innings full. That block will be waved off to rejoin.
That was almost 30 seconds for the Jammers bet through. That is great work.
Long blocker in position. An easy 5-point pass for Strider and the Highland Hunters.
Now the Highland Hunters are going to be working hard to close this points gap that has opened up in the last couple of jams.
Another 5 points.
Godzilla now up to the box because the seat has freed up. Oh, nice smash wall. That's what all the boys getting in amongst it. It is now an absolute mess on the track. Strider through again. And the Highland Hunters saw Mr. Spew coming back on the track in time to wall up hard.
Scrambling attack there. Mr. Spew is finally free and clear.
Jesus,
But
man.
that's a 9-point scoring pass. And Strider calls it off. That was a golden jam for Toowoomba.
We've got another lead change.
Situation is now reversed and Toowoomba lead 46 to 43. Sydney down one blocker in the pack. Minor advantage to Toowoomba at the commencement of this jam.
Oh, I
And
saw
long
you.
jamming for Sydney.
I saw your mum do this start earlier. He starts back so that the opposition team don't have as long a position. Tries to break them out. Toowoomba working hard, managing to just hold it in, but numero uno falls to the front. He takes it. Oh, G-Man, hammering your mum. I don't know how you feel about that, but I would let G-Man hammer your mum. Suicide, so he didn't get some up close and personal time with Al being mangled.
Passing nicely on the brilliant defensive work by his pack. Walking down Yemen.
He's my favourite beanie boy on the track this second. I tells you. No offence, Orgasmo. I love you, Mum's beard.
Wonderful work by G-Man again.
Oh, just incredible. Giving numero uno a bit of a bum ride out. Orgasmo stopping them from yielding back. This pack of Highland Hunters is working so well. It's been like a power jam.
Those spin down now. There are only 2 Highland Hunters blockers on the track.
All right, Smash, you got pack advantage. What can you do with it?
G-Man indicates the outside line was free. And numero uno took the advice and a nice clean 4-point pass there for Toowoomba.
Oh, both boys looking a little bit gaspy. I think they've both got some hits. They've been working hard. Whew. I always say it takes a big man to admit he's a derby girl. These are some big men.
Okay, Toowoomba have stretched their lead out 59 points over 43, capitalising on the opportunities of that last jam. Very well played as Toowoomba seems to have found some momentum again. A timeout has been called by Sydney, so that'll be a 1-minute break whilst they discuss some strategies. Just while we have this little break, I'd like to thank Dave from Local Directories for his support. Thank you, Dave. You are a local business looking after other local businesses. That's the kind of business we like.
Absolutely. Get behind him.
them a bit of love back. Give all of our sponsors a bit of love back. Just a reminder, the ticket sellers are still out there tonight. We will be drawing the final 5 tickets for the prizes that are left. So do hang around if you have tickets. If you don't, buy some more. If you're feeling like the numbers are on your side, buy some more. We rely on your generous contributions to keep roller derby happening in the region, and we love you for it.
30 seconds has been called. However, it can start sooner. There's this rule I won't bore you. Generally up to jam for smash. CDBDIs for the Highland Hunters. 5 seconds to go. And now we get to see Arson jump block. Steps aside, let's generally through. Re-walls. CDBDIs pushing like an absolute machine. Finally breaks through.
He's coming down about half-life. Oh, it's generally glides on through, taking a big 4-point pass. Holding it off there, smash and grab, 4 points at a time. Though it looks like Tonga did pick up 1 point at the back of the pack there.
Hayes to drop the hammer.
50-60 leads 48. Tonga still in command. Strider stepping up to jam for the Highland Hunters, and just incredible for the Sydney Smash Brothers.
We are only halfway through this first half. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more derby left in all these boys. Oh, Strider and Justin jockeying for position. I bet I know what Justin's going to do. I know Sally.
Definite numbers advantage from the pack to Sydney.
Oh, Strider now pushing.
Strider gets on through, taking the lead down. In the lead down. He's off to the penalty box. Just incredible as the only jammer on the track.
Oh, but Justin Crowell had some trouble dealing with G-Man and Orgasmo. Can they bring the magic again? Oh! Everybody falls. That's what happens, Justin, when you wear longer pants.
That's a
You
5-point
wouldn't
pass.
fall if you wore the shorts. He has amazing legs. Just saying.
Great defence there at the front of the pack there by Toowoomba, but they have to let him go.
All right, Albie Mangold has rejoined the Highland Hunters on the pack, so it's
That's a
even.
5-point pass there for Justin Credible in Sydney.
Oh, look at the scoreboard. Oh my God. Oh, that 3-wall working hard.
Right through 5 more points. Justin's looking a bit limited on, but he's keeping with this. His pack had slowed things to a stop to assist him.
I think we've got a lead change. Oh, Albie Mangold doing the patootie block. He got a booty block. Oh, and the spin. Oh, the power, because it's a star pass to Colonel Panic.
Colonel Panic now fresh, able to put on some speed.
Strider back from the middle.
Driving through. That's a 4-point pass to Sydney. Strider tied up the back of the pack.
Bruce Scramble, you.
But he leads through and around. Strider, not point scoring pass. That was his first pass through. And the clock runs down just before Strider is able to capitalise. Though he may have had a clip in the score again.
4 more points going on from hands off the back. Yep, there we go.
And now Sydney retake the lead. 71 points over 60.
I love close derby. It's just, woo. Matsika stepping up to jam for smash against CDBDIs. We haven't seen Matsika jam this evening so
No,
far.
we haven't.
He's a bit of a powerhouse. He's a pretty physical guy.
Even numbers in the pack.
You have to be physical to get through these packs too. Look at it. That is it. And there goes CD. Oh, what did he do this time? Oh, there was a high block. Initial contact above the shoulder.
Okay, so it's looking Sydney's way.
Now we've got Matsika on the floor.
Matsika's down, players are taking the lead.
It's something that we do, A, for safety, B, as a sign of respect. sure they're all right before you get up and start skating again.
Now, as play was stopped because of that, the player who initiated the injury call-off has to sit out for 3 jams, just to make sure that one, they're nice and healthy and safe to go back onto the track, and 2, they don't do it frivolously. We'd hate for this to become Italian soccer. Okay, a quick look at the penalty box, and it's not a happy situation for the Highland Hunters. 2 blockers and a jammer in the bin. Meanwhile, Sydney has a full complement on the track, so General Lee is the only jammer, and this is a golden opportunity for Sydney to spread the score out a little further.
Now, I think we did actually say this earlier there, Mal, but in the sin bin, games can be won or lost by the number of times your players are in the bin. So it's a bad thing. You may not realise as well, when the jammers come through on their point scoring pass, if you're sitting in the bin, they get your point for free. So you can't help your friends, you're handing your point to the opposition, it just sucks all around. And you can't play. Sorry.
And the way General Lee, the only jammer on the track, trying to find his way around those 2.
Oh, Gasmo and Albion Mangold went out of play. Oh, the hard part, staying in the correct distance when you got someone pushing you.
When you stray more than 20 feet out in front, you have to let him go. Oh, 5 points to General Lee and Sydney.
All right, they're knocking a few seconds off their each pass, but they're going to need to work harder. And then Mr. Spew comes up to help.
Creating the hole of General Lee slip for another 5 points to Sydney.
Get on the corner, Sydney!
All right, Sydney right in the strike zone, so they can keep on Gasmo and Albion Mangold apart.
Get on the corner, Sydney!
Wonderful backwork there by Sydney, forcing an error. And General Lee weaves through, taking another.
Mr. Spew saw the whippersnapper return to track, tried to make pack at the back, missed. Then Sydney Videos have returned to track, he's gone on his initial. And General Lee calls it before Sydney can score points.
Good awareness there by General Lee, turning off the tap before they can start bleeding points. A great jam there for Sydney, pushing the score out to Sydney. 94 over Toowoomba, 60.
Oh, and your mum is doing this thingy again. It starts all the way back. Now, the jammers actually cannot be accelerating when the whistle goes, so this is why you might think, why is he starting like that? And then he jumps forward, and it's kind of weird. What's going on? That's what's going on. Oh, official timeout.
When I say smash, you
Meanwhile,
say
Pangolin
smash!
and the G-Man having a little manhunt on the track.
Smash!
It's one of the other things about Derby.
That's better.
All the angry is just in between those
more
whistles. We all like each other otherwise, except for the people who are jerks. No one likes jerks. But yeah, total friends, whistle blows, I'm going to hammer you. That's how life works.
It's a mark of respect.
Oh, your mum, like a shark, picking his line, deciding where he goes. Panda giving him some help there, trying to stick on G-Man, because G-Man's a pain in everyone's oar. And they travel too far and have to let your mum go. Is it just me or does that beard look really soft?
Having the players forward, can he force the 20 feet?
G-Man's off to the bin, Strider and Dillygaff doing what they can, holding your mum up for a couple
5 point
seconds.
pass to Sydney.
Go back there!
Oh, Quadjula trying to tell the boys on the track what to do, but they can't hear. Oh, nice work, Dillygaff and Strider.
Your mum having to re-enter the track behind the players at Fremantle.
right there. Oh, CDBDIs has returned to the track. Someone's going to the bin. That's Monkey Nuts. Your mum is through for another 5 points.
CDBDI's a bit fresher than your mum.
Number 3! That's who else can jump the apex, but a
Hands off the back, saw that there was actually some connection with the inside track area. What looked like an apex jump wasn't. It was actually a glorious track cut. So your mum is in the penalty box for a minute and the tables have turned as CDBDIs is the only jammer on the track.
Panda hits the jammer out, Judo. Oh, jammer didn't realise who hit him out. Comes on in the room. Off you go, sunshine. You can't do that.
CDBDIs was put off the track by Pandemonium and then re-entered the track in front of him, which he had to come in behind. So that will be 1 minute in the penalty box, or in this case, as there is already a jammer in the bin, the amount of time the initial jammer served, however long that was.
Which I think was almost a minute from my feel on that.
Yeah, it's pretty close to it.
Yep. Oh, dude, look at that point score. Smash have stretched out a little bit further, 43 points in front.
Is anybody else ready to do the smash? She was going to do a team
No pack is called your mum.
Oh, failing reforms. People are not understanding how fast you have to move. Oh, Ricky Whippersnapper getting set for a low block on your mum. Your mum! He's through, she's through, whatever.
Taking lead jammer, probably not too much of a difference here, but might be useful later on in the jam.
Pack advantage to smash. Oh, Wolf Factor tries to go through at the front. Cuts track in a big way. Only part of the escape has to go to the inside too.
A track cut by your mum, and your mum is heading towards the penalty box.
CDBDIs back on track.
And the advantage flips again.
Oh my god. Oh, the messinesses is still only 2 blockers for the Highland Hunters. CDBDI's doing some fancy footwork to keep his feet there.
It's good enough, he stays on the track.
Oh, I don't know. He's got arson jumps staring at him. Monkey nuts. Oh, Wolf Factor getting in to help separate the
Track cut, and he is off to the bin again.
And you saw what it took. The very tip of his shoe just touched the ball on the inside. That's it.
Very good defensive work in the pack by Sydney, forcing that error on CDBDIs.
Oh, it's alright, Sadie. Wash it off. You get another chance. Oh, meanwhile, you're getting hit out west and bed by the Highland Hunters. Oh, Whippersnapper. I'll be making him go back as far as possible.
5 points there for Sydney, stretching the score out a little bit further, but some very quick turnarounds of jammers on the track in that last jam.
I suspect an official review. We have captain and alternate for Smash headed to the inside to talk to some Zebes. Meanwhile, how about some applause for our lovely schoolgirls coming round? Thank you, ladies. Doing it in style. So yeah, it takes a lot of people to put on a derby bout. If you don't feel like you want to play, but you want to be involved, there is so much you can do. Check out PMRDL on Facebook. See where they train. Get involved. This stuff is as fun as it looks.
Now that review was really just about bookkeeping There were so many jammers in the bin, there were so many jammers out of the bin. They just had to look at the list and see what order everything happened in so they could record it. I would actually just like to take one moment to thank one very, very important group of people tonight. And that's a group of people who don't get one iota of the credit that they deserve. And they are the non-skating officials. You see them tracking the penalties. You see them timing the penalty box. You see them managing the scores.
You see them fixing the track.
You see them line-up tracking. This is a lot of bodies that are stepping up and giving their time free of charge for none of the glory of playing the game, but to actually making it happen. So one more time, can I have a round of applause for the non-skating officials?
Damn Ninjas rule! Alright, do we have an outcome from the review? Oh, not the review, sorry, bookkeeping. Now we've got a review.
Just working out who went where, what went why, how went
See,
what.
now the refs do get a bit of a lister because there are only 2 seats for blockers over there. So if there's someone sitting in the seat, you can't sit down. You go back and keep playing until someone gives up their seat. So they can have skaters in a list waiting to go to the naughty chair. It's mad. She's building some serious slappers there, people. Do not mess with K-Cat. Curly whistle. Curly whistle wins. We're ready to resume.
Just a quick update on what's happening in the penalty box. It looks like we still have their jammer there, plus one blocker. Sydney have a full complement on the track, so the advantage does look to be their way at the commencement of this jam.
Quadfather stepping up to take the jam for Smash. He's got a great line up there to help him through. Just incredible. Matsika stunt muffin with a nice little demi plie on the line. Beautiful.
There by the Sydney pack to let the Quadfather take their jammer status. No pack is called, and the Quadfather stumbles through, and the player who engaged him while there was no pack gets sent to the bin. 5 points awarded for that pass. Another 5.
Dilly Gap and Gazmo doing what they can. Odds are against them. Oh!
Beautiful footwork staying on the track there. A 4-point pass, but well earned.
Meanwhile, CBDR is getting many types of things beaten out of him just at present.
Stunt muffin sent to the penalty box, blocker for Sydney. No pack called.
What's happening with Quadfather? Oh! He's getting hit by Rock Factor.
He recovers and he pulls it off.
Skate like fully kicking into the crowd.
Good track awareness there, seeing CDBDIs approaching the rear of the pack. About to commence a scoring pass. Called it off.
Oh, they're moving.
There's a couple of Smash boys in the bin. That's a bit unusual.
Our score seems to be 137 over 78. 1 minute 30 remaining in this period. This might be the last jam, but could be the second last. Just before half-time, there's still plenty left to go in this game.
Colonel Panic stepping up to jam Smash. Haven't seen him take one yet. He's got Whippersnapper and G-Man to deal with. He's jiggling and jagging.
Panic's lateral on those, getting through the pack there.
Oh! Arson Jung giving Numero Uno some serious worry. Whippersnapper getting in Panic's way. Mr. Spew covering G-Man.
Colonel Panic takes the quick points there, calls off the jam.
We call that a hit it and quit it.
The smash and grab. 141 over 78. Looks like we might have one jam to go. Just remember, no matter what is on the clock, The jam will run to its natural conclusion, which might be 2 full minutes. Slight advantage in the pack to Toowoomba.
And they maximise. So far so good, but they've got to hold your mum. Your mum's got speed. Can your mum go? Your mum can go. Oh, Freya takes the 1 point off Troublesome in order to pick up the penalty points in the bin as well.
3 points there in that last point pass for Toowoomba.
And we're getting the half-time signal from Cindy Lawton.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the half-time break. Our scores: 141 to